Good evening and welcome. Let's take a look at the top story that we're tracking for you this hour ahead of his much-anticipated meeting with Vladimir Putin and the G7 summit. U.S. President Joe Biden has written an opinion piece for the Washington Post. In the article, he has outlined the vision and agenda for the first foreign visit of his presidency. President Biden starts by saying, and I quote, "On Wednesday, I depart for Europe on the first foreign travel of my presidency. It is a trip stacked with meetings with many of our closest democratic partners, now including the group of 7 nations, our NATO allies, and the leadership of the European Union, before concluding my meeting with Vladimir Putin," unquote. Now, President Biden has reversed several policies of his predecessor, Donald Trump, realigning the United States once again with its allies on global issues like climate change, immigration, trade, and security. President Biden says he will continue working towards this goal during his upcoming trip. He says, and I quote again, "Whether it is ending the COVID-19 pandemic everywhere, meeting the demands of an accelerating climate crisis, or confronting the harmful activities of the governments of China and Russia, the United States must lead the world from a position of strength," unquote. President Biden will meet UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson before attending the G7 summit. Biden says ending the pandemic, improving health security for all nations, and driving robust, inclusive global economic recovery will be his top priorities. Biden has also highlighted that the world's major democracies will be offering a high-standard alternative to China for upgrading physical, digital, and health infrastructure that is more resilient and supports global development. The US-China trade war is influencing global economies, and the impact can be felt in Europe as well. Countering the Chinese threat to global trade will also be Biden's top focus. He says, "We will focus on ensuring that market democracies, not China or anyone else, write the 21st century rules around trade and technology. And we will continue to pursue the goal of a Europe whole, free, and at peace," unquote. Another key focus of President Biden's upcoming trip will be his bilateral meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Geneva. US-Russia tensions have escalated under Biden's presidency on issues like Ukraine, US election meddling, solar winds hacking, expulsion of diplomats, and the killer comment made by Joe Biden. Ahead of the summit, Putin claims that he doesn't expect any breakthrough, while Biden has pledged to protect American interests and partners. Ahead of the meeting, his Russian counterpart, U.S. President Biden writes, and I quote, "When I meet with Vladimir Putin in Geneva, it will be after high-level discussions with friends, partners, and allies who see the world through the same lens as the United States, and with whom we have renewed our connections and shared purpose. We are standing united to address Russia's challenges to European security, starting with its aggression in the Ukraine, and there will be no doubt about the resolve of the United States to defend our democratic values, which we cannot separate from our interests," unquote.
We are now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.